Hello everybody, my name is Sistani. I have opened this channel to share with you my bi-weekly trading method and strategy. In this method, I'm using a kind of technical analysis to select a package of 15 stocks for a duration of 2 weeks. At the end of each 2 weeks, I sell the previous package and buy a new package. I post a video every 2 weeks to share with you the new package that I am going to buy and also analyze the previous package. In this method, I'm using a code which equipped with different technical analysis to select these packages. Here you can see the return of this method since the beginning of 2017 until May 2022. On the right axis, together with this orange curve, you can see the accumulative return of this method since the beginning of 2017. And on the left axis, here you see the return of each individual package. In the next few slides, I am going first quickly go through the return and performance of this method since 2017, and then I am going to analyze the previous package and also at the end then introduce the next package for the next 2 weeks. If you have already watched the previous video, you may want to skip this first part and directly jump to the analyzing the last package and also introducing the new package. Starting with 2017, here you can see the performance of this method in 2017. Again, on the right axis, you can see the accumulative return, and on the left axis, you can see the return of each individual package, which has been shown with the bar here. And this orange curve shows the accumulative return of this method in 2017. As you can see, at the end of the year, the accumulative return of this package was slightly more than 40%, and the minimum return which happened at the beginning of April was something around -2%, and the maximum return happened at the end of April, which was something around 6%. And then 2018, as you know, 2018 was not an ideal year for trading. However, as you see at the end of the year, the accumulative return of this method was around 7%. And you can see the minimum return was something around -6% and the maximum also again around 6%. In 2019, again, you can see the return of this method was something around 42% at the end of the year. The minimum return was happened sometime the beginning the first half of May, and it was something around -5%, and the maximum also again a bit more than 5%, 6%. 2020, as you know, at the beginning of the year, we had a sharp drop in the active market due to the pandemic, but at the end of the year, it was not. It somehow recovered, and it was not a really bad year for trading. And as you see, the accumulative return at the end of the year was something around 25%, and the minimum, which happened sometime in March, was something around -20%, and the maximum was something around +15%. 2021 was a very good year for trading. As you see, the
return of this method, the accumulative at the end of the year was something around 100%. The minimum return was something about -3%, and the maximum return was around 9%.
And this is the return of this method in 2022 from the beginning until 7 August. On the right axis you can see the accumulative again, and as you see the accumulative until 7 August is something around 8%. The minimum return as you see with this bar happened somewhere the end of the May, and it was something around -6%, and the maximum return is something around 9%, which happened the end of July. I will again present the return of this year at the end of this video after analyzing the performance of the previous package, and we will see more a little bit more and hear more about this year then. Okay, now let's analyze the return of the previous package. This package I introduced on 18th of September for a duration of 2 weeks, means until 2nd of October. And here are the stocks in this package and the buying price. As usual, as I have explained in the previous video, these are the price at the market close on Friday. And since I usually buy on Monday, the price can be a little bit different than this. What I do on Monday, I replace one by one the previous package with the new package and I will not sell all of them together because in order to avoid being out of market for some hours. And here you can see the price history of these stocks, 60 days trading days history of this package. And now let's go and check the return of this package. Okay, now here you can see the return of this package and from the 18th of September until 2nd of October, the last 2 weeks. And here you can see the return of each individual and the price history during the last 74 trading days. We bought this package at this time, and means this is the price changes during the last 2 weeks for each stocks, as you see here. And the return of each individual, as you see here, is changing between -19% to more or less the maximum is something around 8%. And yeah, it was not a good week, 2 weeks. As you know, also the market dropped a lot. For example, S&P 500 during the last 2 weeks has dropped around 9%. Then we shouldn't have expected that to get something from this package, something positive, I mean. And the average return of this package is also a little bit more than -7%. Now, if we add this package to the performance and return since the beginning of 2022, this is the return of this package. If we add it to the performance, then the accumulative of this year end up something about -7%, which has been shown on the right axis together with this orange curve. And as I said, the average of the previous package was close to minus 8%, minus 7 point something percent, close to 8. And as you can see here, this package was one of the worst this year. It broke somehow the previous record, which was minus 7%. And as you see, so far the best package was the second half of the July, which was the return was a bit more than 8%, 9%. And yes, now let's go to the interesting part, which is introducing the new package. Yes, now let's check the package has been selected through this by this tool for the next 2 weeks. This is the new package, and these are the list of the tickers of this package, which has been selected for the next 2 weeks, means from the 2nd of October until 16th of October. And here you can see the price, I mean the price on Friday at market close. However, since, as I have mentioned, since I buy on Monday and replace one by one after the market opening, the price could be a bit different than this price. And here also you can see the history price of this package of each individual during the last 60-day trading days. Yeah, now let's hope for the best. And I will post the next video on 16th of October, and there I will analyze the performance of this package. And please, if you have any opinion or comment, please write down in the comment. I would be happy to hear your opinion and comment. And if you have also tried the previous package, please write down in the comment. I would be happy also to know your return. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, and then talk to you in 2 weeks, and hopefully this 2 weeks would be a good week, and somehow we come back to the positive trades for this year as well. Then bye for now.